What's good? I'm Skip.
And I'm DJ.
And this is the Cypher.
Hip hop, man. I said hip hop. That community is just crazy. That the things that we were able to see and experience because of this thing called rap and hip hop.
I mean, you take those lyrics and you pull them away from the music and you put them up on the wall, and someone had to look at them. They would say, "This is genius."
Yeah. This one for the money guru. I don't know what I was finna say something. I was finna try to channel Hove real quick. But it's gonna come to me. I couldn't do it just then. Turn me up. Yeah. The city's on fire tonight. Yeah. What's good, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to another Decipher live stream. Hold on, let me turn me down in the headphones. I'm too loud. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Sunday. We about to get a whole other week started. I'm muted. Hold on. Y'all can hear me? Okay. Y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everybody who was pulling up early to come rock with your boy on a Sunday. We couldn't do this Saturday as normal because I didn't want to. But that gave time for, shout out to our cousin Moni. She did a live stream where she was covering the Roots picnic. And we were able to come across a cultural moment last night. And I want to talk about that today. So let me make sure my headphones good. Hold on. Because I'm hearing a wee bit of the echo. Let me make sure I'm straight. Okay. Sounds better. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It was echoing. There was a little feedback loop. Yeah, this is a live. This is not a premiere. This is me. Hoodoo, this is me. Home of that billboard. And I got my boys with me. Yeah, this is me. We live. Hold on real quick. Let me put y'all on mute. Let me mute real quick. Okay. Let me see how I'm going to send this to myself. Oh, I can check the messages. Okay, so I'm going to try to play some of this Roots picnic and see how far we can get. Because I didn't get to see it because I was watching Game 7. And I know that there is a very, very impactful freestyle as a part of this Roots picnic set. So if I can, without getting blocked, we're gonna tap into that. As Ryan Coogler would say, we're gonna get involved with that. But let's go. Shout out to mods. Shout out to the members. Shout out to everybody viewing through just regular YouTube. Shout out to Apps. I saw that she was in the chat. Let me see. Tank got the whole. Okay. Shout out to Tank. Shout out to Kwani. Shout out to Kjima, Terrell, Regal, Tiffany, Couch Potato, Tasha, down in Dixie. What he say? What's up, fam? Angela's in the building. Hey, yo, you already know what's up, man. 205 in the building. That's Couch Potato. Shout out to Mia, who's a mod, lead mod. If you get out of line, she gonna get you. Shout out to Mr. Pierce, Regal. Let's see. Couch Potato in here a lot. Shout out to Ashley, Night by Nix, Tiffany, Kia, JP, Miss Coffee, Megatron, Brother L, Latrice, D2B2, Derek, Percy, KS or K's 2878. Let's see. Grandmaster Scrub, Tasha. Shout out to T-Mac and Robin last T-Mac, Robin and Stella last stream. Sent in some super chats off YouTube, so I didn't notice I had them until the stream was over. Much appreciated though. Shout out to Spiritual John. Let's see. Keisha, Lobel, Hoodoo, SEO. Let me see. Great Enigma, Vreeze or V Rees. Shout out to Drock. Shout out to 72 Pass, my good brother Percy. Let's see. Okay. All right. Miss Kamaya. Diva. Big Queen shit. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Natalie. I'm trying to get at least all the way down one time. Cornell. Big Sis God just won. Okay, let's see. D2B2 with the first super chat of the day said Jayz talking greasy to those fools in a freestyle is the highlight of the week, maybe even the month. We gonna talk about it. And you know it's real when a live freestyle turns into what's good, Koala? What it do, bro? Shout out to Koala, man. Y'all show him some love in the chat. He always showing everybody love. Great guy. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love in the chat, man. And also, I will never forgive you for Saw Lone Star. Anytime she see me in any of these chat streets, she always bringing the edges up. I will never forgive you for that, Koala. I will never forgive you. Shout out to Demetrius. Let's see. Exhibit Alex. Nessa Moon. Let's see. Well, it's a lot. Nessa Moon just became a member. Shout out to the Done Deal. Game Serve. That's fire. I like that. You know, your tennis shit. I'm assuming Groovier Tony in here. Yep. See him. What's good, Derek? Let me see. Tega Farova. Hopefully I pronounced that right. All right. Bruh. Last night when it because I didn't see it live because I was watching the game. Shout out to Moni. But my wife was watching your stream. And so when it happened, I don't think either one of us was in like at the current part of it. So when I saw it, I was like, bruh, the first version, the audio quality was bad. So today I got to hear some of it. And as a matter of fact, we're gonna go through some of the clips. Not some of the clips, but we're gonna skim through the actual set in a minute. I want to go ahead and get straight to the shit because I know that's why y'all came. I found my New York hat just to be a part of the community today. I'm Rock La Familia for about 2 hours. I'm Rock La Familia for about 2 hours. But let's go ahead and get to that. And then we'll discuss some of the fallout and some of the stuff that people didn't catch immediately. Because the Nicki shot, insane. The Nicki shot is insane. And just how detailed it was. So we're going to get to that. We're going to get to academics. Feeling away, for lack of better words. We're going to, I don't know, some of the reactions. Twitter is not a place for sane people to like stay on a consistent basis. So for everybody who's like on Twitter consistently, man, I pray for y'all mental health, bro. It's crazy over there. I was over there for like 15 minutes a day. It's not a good place, bro. It's not a good place. Like the fallout from this freestyle, from a man getting on stage, rapping words, and like how people are like pulling in pictures of his kids again, calling them ableist slurs as grown ass individuals. Insane, bro. So for like my people like who create content, like Moni, Jason, Charles Brown, Jay Nolan, Koala, like for my people who really be on like in them Twitter streets, I'm really like praying for y'all mental health, bro. It is not a safe space over there. I can't do it. I'll never build a Twitter community. I just can't do it. So salute to y'all and y'all making a footprint over there because we see we see Moni all the time across multiple platforms for her due to her Twitter imprint. So it's definitely, a fruitful thing, but I just don't think I'm built for it. And Koala out on X. Okay. But he be like in them social media streets deep though. Well, cause I know his story and I ain't gonna share his story. If y'all watch his channel, y'all know his story. But like he be, observing and critiquing what's going on. Like I get on there only to see what's going on. Cause this shit is insane. Like I went down the Jayz trending and 2 scrolls later, I'm seeing his children. A child of his I've never seen before. As a matter of fact. A child I've never seen before. Oh, y'all pulling up with the supers. Thank you. Thank you. Support the Sunday stream, man. We got to go as we normally do with Saturdays. We here. We rocking, man. No pun intended. We are rocking, no pun intended. But let's see. Shout out to Sharonda with the big dog, $20 super chat. Been waiting, been waiting on your content. Salute. Hey, I was thinking about just doing a reaction video to this, but I was like, I'd rather do a stream because I'd rather see, what y'all got, how y'all feeling about it in real time. And the audio quality of the version I saw last night was terrible. So if I need to clip the breakdown of the lyrics, I'll do that and put it out tomorrow. But for right now, we doing this shit live. Shout out to D2B2 again with the 5. People thought Jayz fumbled on the Nicki shot, but I really don't think it's a fumble. It's not. It's very intentional. And we're going to see why in just a few moments. Shout out to Mia with the big dog 20. Hove been my GOAT. 150 years old, still rapping. That little boy could never. Man, look. And then, hold on, my bad. I got the episode 4 banner up. Let me take that down. Do something about that. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Hold on real quick, y'all. We finna get to it. Shout out to T-Mac and Robin. Just came through with the big dogs via Cash App. Robin with the biggest, with that 100. And shout out to T-Mac with the 25 via Cash App. Thank you so much for y'all continued support, man. Cause y'all already know YouTube want they cut. So when y'all send it through Cash App, it touches me a little bit heavier. So I appreciate that. Okay. So enough of that. Let's get to this real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear it too. Shit, I can't hear it. Hold on. Shout out to Nessa, just gifted 5 We Are Decipher memberships. Much appreciated. Let's do multi-track and see how that goes. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I found like an actual audio version. So let me pull that up real quick. It was on Twitter. Let me take this down. Nah, we can see him perform, and then we'll go listen to the other version. That Nicki shit is funny. Damn, shout out to D2B2 just came through with the 20 gifted We Are Decipher memberships. Bruh, if y'all get the memberships, as a matter of fact, Isaiah Rashad album review coming soon, and that will be membership exclusive because we already know the algorithm not gonna push it. That's gonna be membership exclusive. And also, I think next Sunday, I'm gonna do a vibe session. It ain't even really a reaction. I'm gonna do like a vibe session to Kenny Mason album, Bulldog. I've heard it like 3 times. I think it's a great album. So I'm gonna just play it. I'm gonna just run it. We'll, do some stops and stuff so YouTube don't take it down, but it'll be a live stream. I'm gonna do it on the member side. And if they do knock the stream down, we gonna finish it up on Patreon because we already know how Patreon, let niggas rock. But yeah, next Sunday, 5 session to Kenny Mason's album Bulldog, and coming soon, probably in the next 2 weeks or so. Next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have a review for Isaiah Rashad. It's been awful. So we're gonna get to that, and we're gonna make both of those available for the members. Mm-hmm. Hey, never mind. Let them rock. If they keep going, we'll get them right. But yeah, man, shout out to D2B2. Much appreciated. Shout out to Uja. Bulldog is a great album. Kenny don't get talked about enough. Kenny Mason is fire. Like, I remember trying to put DJ, like trying to hip DJ to Kenny Mason. Probably, I think the top of 2024, some shit like that. He dropped 2 albums in 2024, and we commented on both of those on the season 1 to Road to 100. So like, he's just getting better, bro. He's just getting better and better, and he's in this great spot where he can contribute. Like, he can fit all of the different sounds in Atlanta. That album is good, bro. Here to Stay is fire. Have I heard the 3-piece from Freddie? No, not yet. Not yet. I'm telling you, I've been on the only music I've been listening to this for the last like 3 days is Kenny Mason. I ain't heard nothing else. I think I played Isaiah Rashad Wednesday, but since then it's been straight Kenny Mason. It's been straight Kenny Mason. You said Lauren LaRosa got the better one, the better quality one. Okay, we can do that. But also, let me go to the Decipher chat real quick, because there was a version in here that got shared that was like kind of like doctored up to CDQ. So let's see if we can play that.
Had these turning 100. If she would've transitioned before I cleared my name, I would've hunted them. Every one of them playing these fucking games. That 1-800 ambulance chasing with a whip.
Can y'all hear this? And also, is this the starting point? Let me go back to this and make sure. Let me make sure we got the same starting point. Man, he was mad, bro. Hov was mad. Why y'all make that man mad like this? All right, let's play this.
Had these turning 100. If she would've transitioned before I cleared my name, I would've hunted them. Every one of them playing these fucking games. That 1-800 ambulance chasing with a wish one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink.
Bruh. Bruh. Tory Lanez, victim #1. Victim #1. Your dad outside looking crazy at the courthouse, talking insane. Like it's some type of wild witchcraft taking place at Rock Nation. We're not going for that. We're not going for that. We're not doing that. Hold on.
The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically
Rock Nation will crumble.
Run out of pranks. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is. Another one fumbled this. Wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out they mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. There's a murder mystery game. You had the cash cow and thunk it. What? You a pump test. I'm the one who strummed the pain. Now here you could die on. There's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it.
That Roberta Flack line was so fire, bro. Somebody doctored up this. Somebody doctored up this. I just wanted to hear this, and then we're gonna play the official version. But yeah, this is fire, bro. And the teeth falling out of the mouth shit is crazy. Dame Dash, Vision #2. I ain't catching the angle. Okay, let's go back to the original version. We can do that. Let's do it. We'll see. It's right here. It ain't no problem. It ain't no problem. I'm here for y'all. I'm just a servant. Yeah. I'm just a servant. Here we go. If y'all want the anger, here y'all go.
The leprechauns have magically run out of praise. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another
Tori was self-snitching. You know how dumb that is?
too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game.
Damn. Damn. He said it's another one fumbling and somehow I'm to blame. His teeth fumbling. Them teeth is fumbling out your mouth, Mr. Dash. It's crazy, your teeth running from your gums. Dame Dash is so appropriate.
The blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game.
Fumbling, excuse me. Tory Lanez fumbled. Dame Dash teeth tumbled. Fair enough.
You had to cash cow and thunk it. Was you who punked his? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them soft.
Fire. Fire, Lauryn Hill. Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly bar. Fire. Fire. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, shout out to D2B2 with the 20. Teeth tumbling. They dead ass did tumble out his mouth as he was talking shit. Exactly. And that's how you know you ain't saying what you're supposed to be saying. If you talking shit and your teeth fall out of your mouth, that means they're not in support. That is a mutiny. That is a mutiny. That boy teeth did down the Great Migration. Bruh, teeth tumbling. Shout out to Hope. This is nice bar work too, though. This shit is funny.
Colin Funkit, was you who punked his? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I'm mauling you niggas game. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up, it's gonna cost you.
I took that line, like the whole brunch thing. Like, of course, that's a Rock Nation brunch thing, but also I kind of took it like him calling back to what Drake had going on. Like when he was saying in the Nice Man album. Well, no, we're gonna call it Spice Man. In the Spice Man album, he was talking about I ain't doing no means with niggas because they can't teach me nothing. So I figured like this is a callback to that, in addition to the Rock Nation brunch line. Or Rock Nation brunch reference.
The pain, the price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
DeMarco. Come on, real quick.
Don DeMarco.
Turn them up. We need that. That up.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah.
You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children is summoned. You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children is summoning them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin. As unharmed player.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Damn, sorry. Sorry, damn. That had to feel like a jagged edge. but for real, the Wonderkin, that's like basically akin to a Prodigy. So that's him discussing, and we'll pull up the lyrics and go through it again, but that's him just talking about how exceptional his kids is and how like people are going out of their way to bring his kids into this whole intersection of drama, hip hop, and culture and all of this shit, and use them as punchlines, especially looking for just grown ass people bringing kids into it to this extent. Crazy. Oh, Jagged Edge, y'all got the point of that bar? Bet. Salute.
Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You know, maniac. Watch how Saniac in my presence, nigga, shrink. I need.
Watch how. Okay. Watch how Sani get in my presence, nigga, shrink. Is this a Kanye bar, y'all? Is this like going off of the kid shit, extending into because Kanye was the preeminent person to have the ableist slurs about the kids, and then him saying, hey, that nigga ain't crazy in front of me. I like that. Nigga shrink too. Fire. I like that. I like that play on words. Hove really one of them, bro. Hove is really one of them.
Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You know, maniac. Watch how Saniac in my presence, nigga, shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down.
I ain't never heard Hov call nobody a nut ass nigga, bro. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. And yeah, I saw Oshino, he posted a video saying that this freestyle was mid. I saw that. Nah, they not booing in the audience, bro. We not doing that. They not doing that.
These thoughts that I think. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. And chatty patty down on his luck again.
Those are oohs, not Oh, I know. Nut ass bull. I know. I'm just saying I ain't never heard Hov say it. But calling niggas nut ass bulls, me and DJ do that shit all the time. Y'all ain't maniacs. Watch how Saniac. Fire, exactly. When he in my presence, nigga shrink. I need a therapist. Come on, man. I need another therapist. That is fire, bro. This like when Loaded Looks, he had like when he cordially requested the battle with Hollow the Don. And there's some battle rap shit. So if you don't know, it's cool. But for the people who know, that's what this feels like. When Loaded Looks was on stage, he did like a 4-minute freestyle and then challenged Hollow the Don to a battle. Doing the same type shit. Yeah, there you go. Shout out DJ. Nut ass freak boy. See, we tapped in, bro. We tapped in. Damn, Skino.
Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
Oh my God, bro. I don't know why I still fuck with him. Jaguar Wright is lit, like she is insane, bro. She is insane. I can't talk like her. That's one of the ones I ain't got, but I'm sure Moni could do a fantastic Jaguar Wright impression.
Why I still fuck with him?
That nigga Hov dressed like he at work. Like that braid appointment right after he get off.
You was wondering why I do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye.
Yo. Let me show y'all where that connects. Hold on, let me show y'all where that connects. Let me play it again. And I'm gonna show y'all where that connect at. Hold on.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye.
That was crazy. So hold on. Okay. Let me find it. And I'll pull it up. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. You're the reason why I sing. Okay, here we go. So for the people who were confused by the Jay-Z stutter and the quick discarding of that particular set of references he was getting into. Shout out to Just Gwen with the 5. Gotta catch the replay, but salute Skill for always doing justice to hip hop. First show, we not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. It's too many people trying to tear this shit down. So we gotta uphold it when some shit, when all good things take place. Hold on. Nikki, come on, baby.
I only fuck with, I don't fuck with horses. I said it's 700 horses when we fixing to leave.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
Dumb the motherfucker.
Bruh. Bruh, like he got it all the way down to the gestures. Hove is insane, bro. Hove is insane.
Sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
Bruh, let's get back to the. So I just wanted to show y'all this. I just wanted y'all to see that so y'all could know that that was very intentional. For the people who hadn't seen that prior to. So let me pull Hove back up. Okay, let's get back active. That shit was funny.
I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government.
Fire. Shout out to Absol too for sharing this. And crazy enough, it was a lot of people saying, why the fuck Hove look like Absol? and I saw somebody call, I think they call him Jab Soul or some shit like that. And Absol shared this particular line, I'm governed by God. They trying to break the covenant. That's fire off of the MAGA Republicans and all of that. So let me run it back just a second.
Stuff, she sound like she in love with him.
Not right here.
Take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the.
And this part right here is crazy as well. Like a rapper can't be my op. Like the people that I'm battling with, like I'm literally battling with municipalities. Like, like I got people connected to MAGA trying to tear me down. And then shortly after this, sure enough, it was a post about the CEO of Rock Nation trying to get a pardon from Trump. So I see what's going on. And then I saw another post. It was like, if you look at all of the people going at Jay-Z right now, there's a common thread to every single one of them. And it all goes back to Trump. Nikki, Tory, well, not Tory, but Nikki, Ack, Aubrey, and it was somebody else. But there's multiple threads in the common, Jaguar. Yeah. Yeah, and Busby. Okay.
Government, good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again.
I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
I prayed for 40 days.
They say I rained for 40 days. Let's see.
God, you trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again.
Oh, okay. If I pop back out, my neck get flooded, my wrist get flooded, like just showing like how dominant he is with his reign. Yeah. I got you.
Wrist get flooded again.
And that's tying into the continued biblical scheme of the I'm governed by God. They trying to break the covenant. That is fire.
My net worth went up again. My next up, the leprechauns.
Damn, my bad. I was trying to tell you, I got the reign. I just could. He didn't enunciate that properly. He didn't enunciate that properly. I've reigned, so I couldn't tell if he said prayed or rain, but yeah, the reign, REIGN, like my reign, like my dominance, but also reign, like Noah. I got you. I'm here. Y'all know me.
Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again.
Let me run this back. We got to get this whole like little scheme right here.
Wrists get flooded again. My neck flooded again. Wrists get flooded again.
And also for my rap heads, this is all still going from the enough of them stuttering. Like he's still on the same rhyme scheme. Enough of them still four bar syllable stacking, continuing all the way through this.
My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the Hove. I never looked up to them. The crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them.
Y'all the Marco.
Goodness gracious. Hey, they got your publishing. They got your publishing, Aubrey. Go talk tough to them. Don't come bringing me all that smoke. I told you a long time ago, sorry, Mrs. Drizzy. Like, excuse me for rapping about my life. And then on another song, until you own your own, you can't be free. How we still slaves in 2016. This was a decade ago. He been trying to give you the tools to get out of your indenture servitude, but you just won't listen. You just won't listen. And now you in a place where you think we peers, but we not. We are not peers. You sit here going back and forth about $400 million, possibly $500 million. I'm telling you, my next valuation might be $10 billion. We're not the same. We're not the same, bro. We are not the same, Aubrey. We're not. Don't wrong chart, champ. Don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you, brother.
You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the Hove. I never looked up to them.
Real quick, let me pull this down. We're gonna do a little, a little exhibit A type shit. Let's see. Okay, let's blow this up.
Thinking skill set. I look at Hove as like the guy who truly probably shaped majority of my thinking skill set, all those things.
My top, and this is from Champagne Poppy. My top 5 is Biggie, Hove, Wayne, Young Tony, and 3000 since nobody asked. And here he is in this clip from Rap Radar, I think 2018, around the release of Scorpion. And he's discussing how important Hove was to his entire existence.
I look at Hove as like the guy who truly probably shaped majority of my thinking skill set, all those things.
You'll never be able. I mean, there are times where the student or the pupil beats the master. There are times, but in a war of words, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to get that done. Especially when you're not picking up the lessons. You can't even come from a point of like mastering you're not even showing respect to the tutelage. You still stuck on stupid. Here goes another one. Let's see. Let's pull this one up. Where is it? Quotes from Aubrey right now.
I never cried when Pac died, but I probably will when Hove does.
Bro, you'll never be able to son this nigga. You can't, little bro, the person you spent your whole rap life trying to be like. You can't. A nigga that you said you will cry in the event of his transition, you can't talk tough to him, bro. You can't. It does not work that way. It does not work like that. It does not work.
Chris has got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Niggas look up the whole. I never looked up to them.
Niggas' whole like career, and there's nothing wrong with this, unless you talking slick, because it goes from paying homage to kind of using a person's like your admiration or vain admiration or feigning admiration for cultural cachet. Because like a lot of niggas would be like, if they tell you they're a rapper, you be like, yeah, bro, okay, like, yeah, my influences is Nas, Hove, Lauryn Hill, da 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 da, and you be like, damn, okay. That mean I'm assuming you're gonna be fine because you're using, like, you're feigning that admiration as, okay, this nigga really studied, so we give you that cachet. We proceed to play you a little quicker than we would somebody else who say they, fans and studied a lesser rapper, and then you still go on the horn and be trash. Shout out to CEO Charlene. Yeah, we need all of our hip hop gatekeepers for real. Are you asking or are you telling? The question mark kind of, I'm unsure about the question, but shout out to you. Let me check the super chats before we keep going. Let me see. Shout out to Just Gwen with the $2. She said it's funny how one verse can F up the game. Hove, yup. Shout out to Gwen again. Got a kiss. Okay, so we got that one. And shout out to Lorena with the big dog. $20 said, say champ. Yeah, man. He talking greasy to this nigga, man. I love it though. Well, talking greasy to everybody.
Crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded.
You niggas is workers. In perpetuity, how your contracts is worded. Bro, it's like, you just can't. You just can't.
Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go first, man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend.
The Roots remember, even when the trees pretend, on the Roots picnic stage. Fire. Question mark at the end of an actual statement is always okay.
The Roots remember, even when the trees pretend. Not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees. SHAWN. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I say you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
That's how you start. Like, that's how you go into one of your, and I don't even, that's how you go into an anthem, bro. And then into You Don't Know It, that crazy. Oh, here we go. I was just referencing this and did not know it was this close. Hold on. Hold on.
Slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Popped up a slave ship, popped up my chain and took it to Jacob. I gotta go play it. Played it, I own my own masters. No, I ain't missing no royalty statements. I can't be rated. Damn, ho, stun on them haters. Sorry, Mr. Drizzy, for so much y'all talk. Silly me rapping about shit that I really bought. Why these rappers rap about guns they ain't shot. And a bunch of other silly shit that they ain't got. I'm on my loop, peed up, young go. Stunting on stage after 12 years a slave. This ace of spade look like an Oscar. Black chucks look like a monster. Don't make me raya. Nigga, watch your tone. I come to court with black boxes on. Y'all hella jealous of my melatonin. I can black out at any given moment. I'm God. Keep the 7-letter made. So with my arms to be a shackle, I still get paid. All praise is due. I'm ready to chase a Yaku back in the cage. These are the last days. What do I sing phase? Showed up to the last supper. It's a brand new Jayz. I'm the
That Yakub line is so crazy, bro. I'm ready to chase Yakub back in the like that line right there, bro. On top of everything else he's saying, if you don't know the story, the backstory about Yakub, that line is insane, bro. This is his freestyle of a nigga we met or we made it. That line is crazy.
These are the last days. What do I sing phase? Showed up to the last supper. It's a brand new Jayz. I'm the true living. Book a hole. New religion ain't from the other world. Alien superstition. You blind, baby. Blind to the fact of who you are, maybe. My bloodline's crazy. Kings and queens and Michael Jordan rings. I go stupido. Sucio. The flow's filthy. Y'all can't kill me. I've been inoculated from the snakes in the face and your corny handshakes. Cocksucker, we made it. Ah.
What Drake gonna do with that? What Drake gonna do with that? What is he gonna do with that? Drop fucking Duppy freestyle and talk about, hey, I'm not the only person who doesn't write his raps. It's other people too. Shut the fuck. Shout out to Mid with the 5. Jay is doing 3 nights at Yankee Stadium. Cocksucker beat it. But yeah, man. Okay, bro. This is the only time Twitter is like cool, bro. When it's just like back to back insane shit. Where's this nigga the short sleeve hoodie from? Where did this nigga the short sleeve hoodie from, bro? It's crazy. I think we good. Okay. But yeah, one of the comments that have been made, and I'm gonna take this down for a second. One of the comments that have been made is, how can Hov pop back out after saying rap battles are kind of like an archaic form of expression in the art form? And I'm gonna tell you, because he's Hov. Because he's Hov, he can do what he wants. He can do what he wants. Do I see room where people could say hypocrisy? Of course. But it's like, if y'all niggas just gonna keep, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm responding over wax. I'm responding on the stage in a captive audience. Like, this ain't even a published rap diss. This just like me just addressing shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like there's an argument to be made, like the way that he approached it doesn't, probably in his mind, doesn't feel as incendiary as what took place in 2024. But yeah, everybody's entitled, especially in this rap space, to get their shit off. Like, that was never the issue with the whole Drake thing. It's just like, hey, if you get your shit off at a certain level, equal or increased level of violence is coming back. Shout out to the Lily Lip said, because this wasn't a battle, this was an addressing. It was made very clear he's not going back and forth with these people. Yeah. Okay. Demetria said, if you're gonna do it, this is how. So y'all see this is more of him like resetting the standard for how to have discourse as opposed to a rap beef. I can see that too. Is it a battle of self-defense? This isn't a battle. It hasn't formally been done. You know, it's that. I just think And I can see where he was coming from. A lot of people have been talking crazy about him. And he also suing Busby. So I think this is remnant of his all offense. This is remnant of his all offense comment when he was sitting with I can't remember bro name. When that first interview he did when he was like, the fuck is this? Respectfully, I'm a hoe. So yeah. I think Jasper, or is Jasper the dude from Odd Future? I can't remember what cuz name was. But anyway, Frazier. Jasper is from Odd Future. Frazier Thorpe. Thank y'all. You know, these niggas with the fancy bow tie names, I get them confused sometimes. So respect to Jasper and Frazier Thorpe. Yeah, you already missed the whole thing, but let me pull up the lyrics and see if it's anything that I missed. And then we're gonna move along and look at some of the responses from what's been taking place. You know shit crazy when you do a freestyle and next thing you know, the freestyle is on Rap Genius. We're gonna make this kind of quick because we already went through this now. Hattie's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have 100 him. And this is coming off, you know, the stuff that he was going through, you know, last year with and that's coming into this year too, because now people are trying to bring back the anonymous tip that they were trying to use to connect him and Pusha T to the Epstein files. But yeah, like I can see that. Like this is about legacy. It's more than just him that's affected by this. He didn't want whoever had it was, I'm assuming grandma, an elder. Like I can't let her go knowing that they playing with me like this. I can't let her. No sound? What are you talking about? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Put ones in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Why are we still okay? Okay, because this is hip hop first and foremost. But shout out to my listening library. Jayz said, I got time today, kids. What's good, Manny? Grandma Hattie? Okay, yeah. So yeah, elder. Yeah. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure y'all hear me because somebody said no sound. Okay. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser. This is this the Busby would have wished one came, but now 9/11 is a joke. Public Enemy. Hold on. I'm curious about this. We know Hov the one with the double entendres, but I don't know. I'm in my conspiracy brain if I'm trying to make this a double entendre, but we'll leave that alone. Public Enemy #1. I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechaun has magically ran out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. Tora and his pops. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Nigga teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. There's a murder mystery game. Like who done fire? You had a cash cow and thunk it. What you will pump test? Okay, pump test, cash cow. I like that. I'm the one who strummed the pain. That hill you can die on is way too much flack, reverted flack, Lauren Hill that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still own you suckers. It's Marlo. Now I'll Marlo you niggas, gang. Yes, Marlo. Wire. Nobody. We good. I ain't much for meetings. So how? Okay, I ain't much for meetings. Cancel the brunches. I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even mention my name. Fire. All of his structured partnerships, they're going up. And like he said later on, it sounds like he's chasing 10 billion. You ever heard of a wonder kind? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin. I really get under skin. Ex how I'm playing. Y'all thugs with the thumbs again. Twitter fingers. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch how Saniac in my presence. Nigga shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Damn, Dame. Quest introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. Accountability is important. You was wondering why I ain't do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on that stuff again. She sound like she in love with him. Her kin can't take enough of them. A rapper can't be my op. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. He tried to break the covenant. I reigned for 40 days. My net get flooded again. Risk get flooded again. My net worth went up again. Crazy. My next update, the jig is up. It's into the Drake's part of it. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You got to look up again. Niggas look up the Hove. I never looked up to them. Them crackers got your publishing, gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contracts is worded. Don't make me go first. Man, the roots remember. Even when the trees pretend. That is a crazy bar, bro. The roots remember even when the trees pretend. Insane wordplay, bro. And just like going to like just a fucking very, very cool triple entendre, bro. Like even just like the roots of the culture, like the people who are embedded in what's going on know what the word is. And I'm on the stage at the Roots picnic. They know what's up because they was around when I was actually having the heat of my run. Even when the trees pretend, even the people who like grew off of what we created. Come on, bro. Not too much on my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her shinies. SHAWN. I found it adorable. She puts the S at the end. My mama do that shit too. You don't know. The show ain't even begin. I said you don't know. The show ain't even begin. Fire, bro. Shout out to Hov, bro. That nigga got busy. And for all of my people who like started to get into like just all this discourse about the record industry and contract conversations that come up and independence, a word that we've been hearing anytime those conversations come up, other than the word contract, is perpetuity. Independence, perpetuity, and the word contract. Anytime, that's what comes up. So when a nigga in a bad deal, key word to know he in a bad deal is that word, perpetuity. They own something forever or until the end of forever on any applicable planet or some crazy shit. Like I've even seen or heard people discuss that type of terminology. So yeah, man, crazy work. But let me hold on, let me see. This was something I wanted to show real quick. And this is going back to Twitter. This is from Hugo in the Big Steppers Twitter account. I don't know who this is, but shout out to them. Jay-Z and Kendrick Lamar, who Drake wishes to be. He wants to be respected, revered, and loved by hip-hop. Drake has spent his entire career chasing that level of respect, but respect can't be streamed, playlisted, or bought with marketing budgets. Sadly for him, he's not like us. The jig is truly up. Yeah. And I think when a lot of people say, like, yeah, man, after or from Views Forward or More Life Forward, he just decided to chase Mike because those numbers, he feels like he's chasing something more objective, something that you can't really confirm. But you wouldn't have been chasing it so much if it couldn't be confirmed. I say that. Because now it's still fucking with you. Shout out to D2B2 with the 5. He said Jay-Z was dumping out the roof. Critically hit 11 people. One was a straight shot. I think he hit everybody. Oh, Questlove, straight shot. I think he caught him in the shoulder though. He had to walk that one off. He had to walk that one off. That nigga said in perpetuity how your contract is worded. It's like, hey, you probably should have took that. You probably should have took that dinner, Drake. You probably should have took the dinner, gang. Probably should have took the dinner. He could have put you in position. Hold on. And in all of these situations, we're always going to have individuals on quote unquote the other side who are going to have things to say. DJ Academic said Jay-Z literally went to rap for 4 minutes a cappella because he thought Drake dissed him on Iceman. Bro, got a whole Yankee Stadium show he could have done it at, but Iceman bars getting to him, he ran to Philly to get it off his chest. And this is a video of him telling Hove or saying Hove shouldn't diss him. They project confidence and attempt to give people strategy on the other side. And really, it's them talking about what they wish won't happen. When they was like, man, Kendrick better not drop during the Iceman era. And saying how bad it would look. They're hoping he doesn't. Before Drake dropped, Ack was saying, hold on, Ack better not respond to Drake. This is about. He was saying that Hove shouldn't respond. But why not? Because you know that drives attention. People are going to discuss it. And it's going to become a cultural talking point. And now, what you going to do about it? Shout out to Regal Love. OVO is terrified. They want Drake to have as soft a landing as possible. But it's like you can't get that in the same breath where you talking slick by people. It don't work like that. You got to be ready for whatever comes. And that's why a lot of this shit don't be respected. You want a velvet runway to pop out and do lame shit. And shout out to our famous cousin. Like I say, she pops up all the time. The only thing I did was hit the back button. And there goes Moni. I wasn't necessarily gonna talk about this. I'm gonna let the ladies have this conversation. So I'm just gonna read this. I don't have no comment about it either way. But yeah, I'm gonna let the ladies have this conversation. But Moni says, and if you on Twitter and you don't follow Moni, go on handle that. But she said Erykah Badu shared backstage footage from the 2026 Roots picnic while Jay-Z performed, but fans are questioning why she also recorded Beyonce and her children leaving the concert. The moment reignited the conversation around Badu and Beyonce's history, including Badu previously accusing Beyonce of copying her style, publicly calling on Jay-Z to address Beyonce's fan base. During the Renaissance era, Beyonce originally mentioned Badu by full name on a song before later changing it to Badu, 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 following Badu's online accusations. I'm gonna let y'all handle that. That's out of my ballpark. I ain't doing none of that. But since it popped up, I wanted to, show love to our famous cousin, and let's take this down because I don't talk about grown women business, especially no shit like that. I'm gonna let the ladies handle it. Oh, okay. So this was what I was looking for. Okay, so let me pull this up. Twitter's doing well today.
Boy, I just dropped the hottest album.
Okay, so we're gonna speed this up, and we're gonna watch a little bit of this. I just want to see what he got to say because I think this is after the whole freestyle. Badu just being weird. That's all. Okay, bet. Jay got smoke for females. 50 talked about Jay the most. Did you not watch the? Did you not watch it? Okay. And 50 is insignificant. Hove was going at 50 20 years ago. 50 is insignificant. Like 50 still ain't responded from when, what's the name, them beat him up. When the Harrises beat him up. 50 is insignificant at this time.
treat him like how he would. You remember how?
I forgot he already talked fast. I gotta slow him down a little bit. Put him on 1.25. He talk like he wake up in the morning and sip a Red Bull.
You remember how Jay-Z treated like niggas like Jim Jones in the game back in the day? That's how Drake should treat Jay-Z now. Boy, I just dropped the hottest album. I'm the only thing moving in hip hop right now, gang. Even your moment you had to make about me. This is your first pop out. Nobody remembers. Yes, by the way, he reunited back with Freeway and Beanie Siegel on stage. Nobody's talking about nothing else other than him dissing Drake. If I'm Drake, I treat Hove like the little nigga like that he is.
Okay. I'm gonna get this like 15 more seconds. Like, come on, bro. Like, academics. You got on this hoodie with no t-shirt. And you got the nerve to call niggas little niggas. You'd have gained 60 pounds since you started streaming from your basement.
Give him a response. Get out of here, sucker. Get out of here. You ain't gonna come. That boy popped out with a 22. His main man, the sniper, couldn't do it. The other nigga that came in with the Uzi couldn't do it. The other nigga with a Glock 19 couldn't do it. The other nigga with the Glock with a switchy on it couldn't do it. Now he coming out with a little 22 like he hunting birds or something like that. Fuck out of here. You wasn't there. Nah. Treat Jay-Z like the bum he is. Give him no response. Pay him dust.
They scared. I don't even have to watch that no more. Nigga scared. You are scared, bro. You are scared, brother. If you are sitting here talking about, I can't even formulate a proper sentence. It's like, this is like, we're talking about Drake, who has publicly idolized Hove throughout his entire career. And you somehow think that Drake can treat Hove like a little nigga? Come on, gang. It don't work like that. It never has and it never will. Shout out to 72 Pass with the big dog. I should have can't even see me. Hove pulled a Michael Corleone by making the five families thinking he was weak, but he was secretly building a third regime. He agreed to meet with Barzini after his father passed and proceeded to take out the herd of families plus Mo Green. Happy 38,000. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to 72 Pass. Y'all show him some love in the chat for the big dog contribution. Thank you. But yeah, man, like, it only take a pop out sometimes to like just show the difference. Like, look at what Drake had to do to garner all his attention. He was dissing niggas his whole album. Nobody's talking about the songs outside of the disses for real. Outside of a couple of songs that managed to break through, like Janice and Shebang, and then the R&B stuff. But rap-wise, nobody's talking about those other songs. Nobody's talking about those other songs, bro. Nobody. Well, I won't say nobody. The mass isn't. They're using those songs to continue to push. Like, Drake is having success like people thought he was, but the cultural impact is not being felt to that level, especially critically. Especially critically. You got a couple songs for the club. Niggas knew you was going to do that. You got a couple of R&B songs that's going to do well on TikTok. We knew that. That's what you've been doing. The difference is you've been stripped culturally. So when you doing all that talking on them songs throughout Iceman, none of that shit is landing for real. So you getting smacked up and being addressed in the same sentence as Dame Dash does not make you important. This is just my time to respond. I didn't respond because you're the biggest person out. I treated you just how I treated Jaguar Wright. And just how I've been treating you. I've been little boying you your whole career. Giving you features, trying to give you game in the features. And you still not listening. So when I smack you, now I shouldn't be doing it. Come on, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Academics, you don't believe it. You don't believe it. Since when is Hove a little nigga? Since when is Drake bigger than Michael? Shout out to D2B2 with the 10. In the words of the God, Cousin Moni, X basement probably smells like stale Hennessy. And I won't say that. Had to try to get past the censors. YouTube doesn't want me to be great. You can't say things like that, D2B. You can't say things like that. But I appreciate you attempting to get your shit off without being without demonetizing the channel. I appreciate that. I appreciate your candor, my good sir. But yeah, shout out to Ramona. Well, let me see. Lost the cultural cachet. They can't be bought in our DNA. Exactly. You can't get it back. You can't Jedi mind trick people into handing it over to you. You can't burn down the entire culture and hope, well, I'm still standing, so, or we all burnt down, so maybe we all should. No. Let's handle everything on a case-by-case basis. Because when you don't, you start to put yourself in very precarious situations. I've been watching content creators for the last 5 months. Yes, it's officially June. So since January, I've been watching content creators for the last 5 months put themselves in wild situations regarding their integrity because they are trying to continue one size fit all methodology. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. All of this shit is on a spectrum. You got to approach it with that perspective, and you got to be willing to stand on something and allow that to be a hill that you'll rest on. You don't have to die, but let that be a hill that you're going to rest on, because if not, people remember what you said the last time. And we don't forget. We don't forget. You can't rock like that, bro. So if you're going to say something, yeah, do me a favor, hit the like button, bro. It's 526 in here. Shout out to y'all, bro. I'm sure it's some people who haven't been here before. So welcome to We Are Deciphered. We just hit 38,000 subscribers today. So if you would, and you want to join the family, or just stick around and see what else the algorithm will feed you from my channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're on the way to 40,000. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you're willing to contribute to the platform, do so via Cash App. I mean, not Cash. Well, if you got the Cash App, do that. Let me go ahead and put that in here. Since we talking about it, since I had a Freudian slip, that means it need to be said. Yeah, hit that Cash App if you want to, or the super chat. But if you aren't able to, support the stream monetarily or the platform, just hit that like button, bro. Hit that like button for me, please, please, please. My sister always call when I'm on stream, so I'm gonna pick it up today. Hello. I'm streaming, then it's like, do you be watching and then you call? Tell everybody, hey.
Hey.
What up? I thought you were leaving. Okay. Okay. Tell everybody, hey.
Oh, hey. Hey, sissy.
Nigga, I said, bro, tell the people. No, say hey, nigga.
He said, say hey, nigga.
No, you. No, you tell the stream that you interrupted. You tell them what's up. Tell them again.
Hi, streamers.
Yeah. All right, I'll call you when I'm finished. Later too. Bye. I'm talking about, bro. No cap. Anytime we recording a reaction, we streaming, my sister called me. It's like she see like, oh shit, my brother live. Let me call and break up the stream. Let me see what's going on. Shout out to my sister, man. But yeah, let me go back and see what was going on before then. But yes, I'm sure you could tell that is indeed my big sister. Yes. But yeah, bro, back to what I was saying. Hit the like button, bro. Hit the like button. We at 500. Let's get the likes up at least 150 from wherever they are right now. And depending on how long we go, I feel like the stream can hit 1,000 likes. So do me a favor, hit that like button for your boy. Let's see. I forgot what I was even talking about. What was I talking about? She fucked my rant up. Somebody remind me. Let me see. Siblings, hey, bro. How bad X smells? Yeah, he just looks unkept. I'ma just leave it there. Shout out to Night by Knicks with the €5. Congrats on 38,000. Much appreciated. We on the way to 40. I'm gonna start back the Kendrick feature run so we can get that finished. I think we got to like 20. I got 20 more. So y'all can have, some stuff on YouTube in addition to, whatever else comes up. My wife said that she's thinking about doing another one. We took some recommendations. I don't know when that's gonna happen because I don't want to make it too often of a thing. So we may do what it is, June, probably 3 more before the year out. Maybe 3 more. I wanted to feel like something when she pop up. But yeah, thank you for yeah, man. We've been grinding, bro. We've been grinding. We're on the way to 40. We're on the way to 40. We'll do a celebration for that. And make it a thing. Shout out to D2B2 with the 5, like some Dexter's Laboratory shit. Big sis always coming in. The best things is that DD no. DD no. Shout out to Couch Potato. Great work on the dot feature run. Chop's not finished. Chop's not finished. We halfway there, but I appreciate that. We halfway there. We're gonna finish up though. We cannot forget about. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Thank you. This ain't it, but I was talking about some on in this vein. We cannot forget about all of these rappers caping for Drake when the time comes. Shout out to Big Zoe. He did a video, and I'm not gonna play it now because it's too long to go through, and I want y'all to go check out his channel. But he was talking to somebody from the Bay, and they were discussing how the culture is taking the Too Hard for the Radio song. And it's different opinions. It's some people with ties to Drake monetarily from the Bay who don't have anything bad to say about it. But the everyday people feel like it was a very convenient time to pick that time to quote unquote pay homage to the Bay while still dissing Kendrick on the record. So it's very convenient. But I was talking about the media members because I'm finna go into this Wayno video. I remember. It was I Got Fame. Okay, shout out to I Got Fame and Big Zoe. Yeah, for sure. But if you're a content creator, bro, and you in here, I want y'all to realize that every piece of this shit and like people having these are vinyl. These are actual records. But I appreciate that. These are actual records. Every disagreement that people have, or every opinion or critique that people have about Drake, or even a Kendrick, or anybody in this particular thing that's going on, it don't always have something to do with the beef. It don't always have something to do with that. So like, let's not get so caught up in using that as a mechanism to gaslight people into agreeing when you saying some out of pocket shit. When J. Cole announced the fall off, and a lot of people who were talking about how much of a sucker move it was for him to apologize, and then all of the other stuff that he did, and then come back around when rollout season is coming and tell people to basically ignore the shit that you said, it comes off disingenuous because it's like, okay, so were you saying it because it was cool to say? Because now you're giving the academics of the world, all of them niggas, you're giving them all of the reason in the world to believe that we are disingenuous in the things that we say, because it feels like when it's the opportunity for a windfall of channel activity, we're changing the narrative. Because now it look like we don't stand on shit and everything is performative. It goes it goes even into politics. That's a lot of the issue that the most recent Republican run for president and what has turned into MAGA 2.0 and the Heritage Foundation and all of these things, that's what they threw in the face of the people to say that the Democrats don't stand on shit. Even though we know the Republicans are trifling in more ways than one. They want to strip us of all of our black culture. They are actively working to kill the middle class. all of these things, women's rights, LGBTQ plus community rights, all of these things. They're trying to push us back into slavery, enriching the 1%. Apparently, Israel and the American military got some shit going on that I won't talk about till I get some more information, but that's weird. So I say that to say that just stand on what you're saying, bro, because it's more of a reflection of how you view the world and your character as opposed to your particular issue with these given artists. Because if you get to the point and you like, hey man, just enjoy the music, and I'm tired of hearing that shit too. It's hard to enjoy the music when the reason for your gripes is the muse for the music. It's hard for somebody who is disengaged from R. Kelly music to listen to Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, or It Seems Like You're Ready, or any of these songs, because a lot of the energy that went into making those songs is in one way or another connected to the things he was doing in real life. So when you see, for example, a J. Cole, and this ain't, I mean, whatever. When you see a J. Cole and he's in the album recontextualizing what took place in 2024 and saying he dropped The Fall Off as a 2-part album in direct relation to 2024, and y'all tell us not to harp on 2024 when it's literally embedded in the creation of his album, that's disingenuous, because he's telling us that that's a part of the reason why it exists in this way. So when you get a Drake and all of the shit that has been revealed or just made more apparent about him, and then he puts that in the music and we don't like the music because it also has those things on top of everything else that existed prior to him getting his ass beat, you can't tell people that they shouldn't have this level of separation or disdain for the music because it's seated in the music. You don't get to operate like that. So, and I get it, like this content shit, I get it, especially in once you get industry established. I understand. I don't respect it, but I understand. I saw a video of Nyla Simone yesterday, and shout out to her, and she was talking about once you get in the industry, you find yourself doing a lot of things you don't want to do. You find yourself doing a lot of things you don't want to do. And that just tells me that once you get name recognition, a lot of people just integrity be damned because you came too far to let it go. And I think if more people approached it from the perspective of, I ain't willing to go that far, a lot of it wouldn't become culture to the greater mass, or like people would be able to work your big one just a step back or get to the point where it's like, okay, if you want to go beyond this, you got to run it this way. It's like, nah, I'd rather not. Because especially on this YouTube shit, like if we just making content on YouTube and not just making content like to minimize it, but if we're not tied to any particular entity, like, bro, you should be able to be honest. You should be able to be honest. Everybody not going to like you no way. So the 50 to 100 extra subs you trying to get doing some weak shit, you going to lose that other 100 in the midst of doing weak shit. So you going to balance back out. You're going to balance back out. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. We on the way to 40,000 subs. It ain't like 40,000 people show up every day. You build your community and you rock with them and expand, continuing to do the shit that got you there, as long as that was maintaining your integrity and self-respect. It's not that hard, bro. It's really not. Because if you got faith in the abilities that got you here, your charisma, your love for the genre, your ability to be thorough, do research, be entertaining, be consistent, be on top of all of these things, you going back and forth on your integrity shouldn't be a part of the things you willing to sacrifice because you're bringing so much other shit to the table. It ain't that deep, bro. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I promise you it's not. If you are an aspiring media personality, put a disclaimer at the beginning of all your videos and in your description. I'm doing what I'm doing to further myself as a media personality. I am not a content creator. I am not a cultural commentator. I am a personality. So when people come to you, they're coming to you strictly for entertainment. Let it be known. And then we'll stop being so disappointed when niggas do fuck shit. It's really that simple, bro. It's really that simple. Shout out to D2B2 with the biggest. With the biggest. And I don't want to get on no soapbox too long, but I wanted to say that I feel like that shit had to be said. And a lot of people not saying it. So whatever come from that, I take that. But I just want it to be known that forever, even if we got our last subscriber today, I ain't never allowing or saluting no sucker shit to take place on this channel. As far as going back on well-established word or making a pass for something just because of a prospect of something else happening in the future. Fuck that. Fuck that. Not going. And D2B2 with the 100. Shout out to him. Continue support of the platform. We fuck with you. And this is why we rock with Skip and DJ. Much appreciated, bro. Because I promise you, it like Glasses say this shit all the time. Like, bro, it's not that hard to be real, bro. It's not that hard to be real. It's not. Because it ain't even really like just this big thing. It's just being honest, nigga. If you don't like some shit, say you don't like it. If you feel like you finna move a certain way, you finna run your play, just say that. Just say that. And whatever happened from there, everything good. Everything good from that point forward. But other than that, we're going to continue with what we've been doing and with the stream. Because all the other shit is unnecessary. But let me pull this up. And let me read this clip. Let me read this. I appreciate y'all letting me get my shit off. I felt like I had to do that. It was on my heart. For about a week now, I had to get that off. And I hadn't been able to stream, so I hadn't been able to say it. And once again, I do want to say this while I'm at the peak of this, right before I close this out. This ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. It ain't got nothing to do with Drake. It ain't got nothing to do with no particular artist. It's about the niggas who's saying it. It's about the individuals in front of the mic. Be who you said you is. And if you decide not to, let us know so we can respond accordingly. It ain't got nothing to do with none of the artists. It got more to do with y'all. Y'all being the creators and the people in front of the microphones. Quit all that flip-flopping shit, bro. Because then you end up coming back trying to argue and gaslight audience members and all of this other shit. And now you going outside. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, bro. I understand that stands exist, but so do honest, normal fans. And it's way more of them than stands. It's way more honest, regular, everyday, day in, day out fans than it is stands. Because a lot of these niggas that be stands, they don't be at the concerts. They don't. Them niggas do not be at the concerts. They don't be buying merch. They don't be buying physical. They don't do this. They don't do this. They don't. They do not do this. They don't buy physical media. They don't support the people outside. They too busy on Twitter trying to get that same person to get them a retweet so they can build clout off them niggas. Ain't none of that shit based in authenticity for real. They be wanting to find ways to skip the line. Like when people come in here and they say out the way shit, they do that so that can draw the attention of a person in front of the camera like myself and give them attention for something that they didn't earn, while people is in here showing love through super chats and just regular comments in the chat. So that stand shit, especially as it relates to social media, is just them trying to find a way to skip the line. And that shit lame. And you eventually run out. Shout out to Chud. You run out. You eventually run out. But I see we got a couple more, so let me tap in with those. I appreciate it. Shout out to Stephen Mallory with the Big Dog 50. One time for the Dakota. Skip, it sounds like Hove is going scorched earth. We have to kick Academic out of the culture. L Drake, L Spiceman, L Aubrey, L Drizzler. So many L's when Batiana pop out just to put an L on his name. Yeah, bro, shout out to you for the super chat first and foremost. But yeah, man, I don't know if we can kick him out. I just think we have to support the people who doing this shit the right way so we can push them as close to a level of visibility as the academics. We need a counterbalance. We need a counterbalance. Act not going nowhere, just like Drake not going nowhere. Until them niggas decide to quit, they're not going nowhere. We need counterbalance. That's why Drake was so afraid of Kendrick. That's why he didn't want to battle him earnestly, because he recognizes that he's a counterbalance. And at the moment when you cannot get off and move your weight around in a way that you can take advantage of somebody like he did Meek and like he tried to do Pusha, at that point it's merit for merit. So we just need to push the people we believe in a way that we can get the visibility to rival in academics, or just a collective of creators to get to a level to rival academics. Because we understand academics in bed with labels. He tapped in with Trump, and that connects back to Happy Dad and Steak and Kick and Rumble and all of these other things. I think Rumble, yeah. So like his position as an entity is solidified. We cannot get him out of anything, but we can build counterbalance. Because just like we not watching him, there are millions of people watching academics that don't care about the culture. So they're going to keep him sustained. We need to support the other people in the periphery. You know what I'm saying? And a great way to do that is like what y'all doing today. So thank y'all for pulling up. So let me get back to this because I got distracted again. But and this is from Cy Shells on Twitter. Wayno says streaming numbers have people rewriting hip-hop history. While reacting to Jay-Z's Root Picnic freestyle, Wayno argues fans today care more about charts and metrics than actual rapping. People are praising metrics and numbers more than actual skill. He says that mindset causes people to overlook the music, competition, and impact that built legends like Jay-Z and Nas. That's a great point. It's a great point. Shout out to Cam with the 10. He said, I would love a Jay-Z and Drake back and forth. The battle strategy, the angles that they would take, just like K-Dot and the Drake beef, there's been shots between them for years now. I wouldn't mind it from like the exhibition of it, but Drake already dead. He's already dead. He's already dead. I don't want them to even feel like that the job wasn't finished and now they need Hove to step in. I don't even want that to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I don't want it to look like he advanced up the Metal Combat rung, and now he fighting the end boss. No, my nigga. You 0-2 in your last 2. You don't get to fight Hove. You don't get to fight Hove. That's entitlement. That's entitlement. That's privilege. You don't get to do that. You do not get to do that. You got the Joe Budden treatment. Give me that beat, fool. It's a full-time jack move. You got that. You got that. You got the I snatched, pump it up, and dissed you on it. But nah. No, he don't get to go head up with Hove. He ain't earned it. He has not earned it. He is not. We're not doing that. As far as, you know, just the like head canon of it, or just trying to see how it will go, I can see that. Like, I wouldn't be mad at just like breaking down what the strategies would be, but I feel like that'll be more productive. But Hove don't. I mean, but Drake don't deserve that.
But as far as rap, everybody got some revisionist ideology because we got people praising Billboard charts. We got people praising data. We got people praising metrics and numbers more than actual skill. That's why hip hop has suffered. Because yeah, to be a successful artist, you got to sell records. We're not going to dispute that. But without context and with the way the streaming era works, people can just be playing and playing and playing and playing. And as they achieve more, it's like, oh, this person's better because they just did more.
Exactly. And we talked about this on not the Cypher episode, but I think episode 3, where we're in a situation now where a lot of consumers are looking at music like they're stakeholders. I got Wayno on the screen because he's making a point. Only reason. But yeah, Jayz said it in his album. Like people, like the fans are talking about sales like they record execs themselves. Like, we got to get away from that. We have to, because we're sitting in the era of manufactured streams. However we want to look at it, we are sitting in the era of manufactured streams. We've seen in previous generations, and shout out to the Dope Shift. He put out a video earlier this week. And it talked about the hype era, it talked about the sound scan era, and it talked about the bot era. I ain't like that he tried to throw that unverified claim on Dot, but that's another story. Because that's more so, it ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. You just threw a big ass unverified claim on somebody and used that as the centerpiece to the bot era part of the thesis. But the point I'm making is, even independent of his video, there have been multiple errors of the labels manipulating the numbers. We have to support the art based on the merit of the art. Like, when we talk about who the best rappers, like, that's why I hate when people like, let's talk about impact. Fuck that. That shit is generated by the label. That is generated by the label. Let me pull him down. Y'all getting a little rowdy about Wayno. So let me pull him down. But if the album is good, support the artist who made it. If the album is good, buy the album. If you want to go see him or her, go support them and go see them on tour. Fuck Billboard. The only reason Billboard really has been discussed as predominantly as it has on this channel, taking some accountability, is because we was using that to kick Drake back in, because that was his fans' primary quantifiable metric of success or stature or influence on the culture. So we were like, haha, what does it say now? But that was only because they are doing exactly what they're doing now, putting metrics above everything while admitting to finding ways to manipulate the metrics. So fuck them streams, fuck the Spotify first day numbers. We just saw what they did for Drake with trying to put them past the K-pop. So fuck that. We don't care about streaming numbers. We don't care about Spotify, global metrics. We don't care. We don't care about the Apple metrics. We don't care about Billboard. We don't care about none of that. It's unimportant. Those are reports for record labels to use as marketing and promotion for the artists. So in that essence, it would make sense for them to do a little finagling with the numbers to continue to push their artists. Just like before a movie come out, back in the day when it used to be Epa and Roper and all of these people saying how great the album is, how great the movie is. Every movie that came out between May and August is the movie of the summer. That is marketing. So fuck that. If you want to go see the movie, you see the movie, make your own decision. If you like the music, you make your decision based off that. We don't care about none of them numbers. We see that they can be fabricated. Drake in a lawsuit, multiple lawsuits right now, including one of his own creation about fraudulent numbers or the accusations of fraudulent numbers. So let's leave that shit alone. The energy we put in the Billboard, we should be putting that shit into studying the art. In however many forms of in however many mediums you can. And I'm gonna try to find a clip of Mos Def talking to some streamers about this. But let's finish this. Let me pull it back up. Let me minimize it since y'all don't like his face.
Without necessarily, I wouldn't say that they have to put the work in, because you put some sort of work in to create the music, but it was different back then. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't embrace change, because we definitely should embrace change, but not at the behest of like history. We're not going to forget that at one point in time, the only nigga that went hard enough to challenge Jay-Z was Nas. And you judge a man by his opponents, you know what I mean? His enemies and all that, but his opponents. And when we look at what's going on currently today and how people could flip and bounce and throw something this way and change it into that and move this goalpost and say this way, because they was 4 years old when niggas was doing it. Now niggas is like, man, that shit ain't mean nothing, because they was kids and now they adults and they don't hear about that. But did the adults that was listening, or the teenagers that was listening at that time, did they just disappear off the face of the fucking earth? Let's be for real here. The fact of the matter is this. Hip hop is changed a lot of ways, but currently right now, we're seeing an artist, Jay-Z, who not only achieved a lot in business, but achieved a lot in music. These albums are critically acclaimed. This music is timeless. And we watching these shows, the Roots Picnic, him to perform with a live band with the Roots. I mean, they did that with back in the days, you know what I mean, with Unplugged, but to do it on this type of scale. Salute to the Roots as well. Look at what they've been able to accomplish over 30 years of being in the game with integrity, not doing no bullshit. I mean, other than the Jaguar Wright thing, that was funny, right? But overall, we got to appreciate hip hop for what it's worth. And what it's worth is we all been here for the music. The sales are a byproduct of the music. Yes, the sales count because we buy into the music, but we can't forget that. We can't forget the shit that was made and where we was at and what we was doing when these things came out. Like, for real, y'all.
I agree. I haven't really been tapped into Wayno in months. But yeah, he has a point right here. He has a point, because once it turns into exclusively, we go by the numbers. What y'all gonna do when they start successfully inserting non-cultured plants and giving them 200,000 first week because they can manipulate the numbers? What y'all gonna do then? Or what are we gonna do then when they can just be like, imagine if Jack Harlow worked the way they wanted him to, and Jack Harlow's doing first weeks like Don Toliver just did with Octane, which is a fire album, by the way. So if they was able to get off the Jack Harlow experiment and then Ian follows, And anybody else who's just non-cultured and they can find a way to boost those numbers, and the only thing that we going off is the numbers, that's how we're configuring how we feel about hip-hop, you're giving them the key to completely snatch the culture from under you and turn it into a purely transactional relationship. I only like you if you do over 100,000 first week. Who gives a fuck? Because you're not getting paid off them streams, and the artist barely getting paid off them streams. So let's not do that. Shout out, yeah, exactly. And this is from the JIT album. Fans argue about record sales like they record execs themselves. It's like we all under a spell. Yeah, because those numbers look shiny. Those numbers look shiny. Niggas love a billboard, no pun intended. Niggas love to be marketed to. Vanity metrics, exactly. It's so easy. It's way easier to discuss 150,000 first week as opposed to how the album made you feel. It's way harder to do that. It's way harder to do that. It's way harder to do that. Y'all showing love with the super chats, man. Let me go ahead and tap in, man. Shout out to Down in Dixie with the 5. I have an older sister too, so I understand. They have no respect for little brothers. She be on some bull, man, but I love my big sister, man. Shout out to Danny F. Just became a YouTube member. Much appreciated. Hey, go check out what's over there. Shout out to D2B2. Who was more nefarious between the Vadius, Demon Wilburn, and Jermaine Leslie Marco? It's Future by a landslide. I just think J. Cole not that bad. He just dishonest about how bad he is. Like, I think if J. Cole was more honest about like how two-faced he is, we'll just put him like as just a regular two-faced nigga. But it's just like how far he goes to try to appear as upstanding. But J. Cole ain't that bad. He's just a liar. Shout out to my sister with the $2. Shout out D2B2 with the 100. This is from earlier. Much appreciated again. Shout out to Solo in the crowd with the salute, $5. Much appreciated. Shout out to my sister again with the 20. Thank you so much. With the big dog. Shout out to Simply J with the membership and $5. Authenticity matters. Facts. Shout out to April B with the $2. Hove just performed at the repass. Yeah, man, he already did. Like, this is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the unk came through, hopped out the Bentley and said a few words, man. That's all. The deed has already been done. But there were some things that just had to be discussed before, you know, we closed that chapter. This weirdo Wayne on D2B2 with the 5. Shout out to Cam over the 10. They only care about the numbers argument to certain artists because they never bring up Taylor Swift sale more than Beyonce. Therefore, she's better than Beyonce, but is willing to do that against Dot. On the black side, yes. I will agree on the black side, yes. You go to a random street in Nashville, they saying Taylor Swift is better than Beyonce. They say, I saw a compilation. They said she can sing better than Beyonce. They said she can dance better than Beyonce. All this other stupid shit. But yeah, it's going on. It's just not as prevalent as this. Let's see. D2B2 again with the 5. He said, the way that man Wayno looks, sounds, and acts like a weasel. I'm gonna let you get your shit off. I have no further comment. Read that. Shout out to Cam again. D2B2 with the 5. He said, as a tangent, if pure sales represent less than 2% of your total sales, them numbers ain't real. Stream Kings can't fit a crowd in there. We gonna see. We are surely going to see. Yes, they said sing and dance. I know it's BS. I know it's BS. We ain't got to do it. She's a facsimile for something. She's a facsimile for something that we won't discuss right now because I'm trying to stay focused. Shout out to the Great Enigma. Do any of those vanity metrics result in count in the artist getting a certified plaque, the silver, platinum plaque, or gold plaque? Yeah, eventually, yeah. So yeah, that's a pretty good point. Yeah, I mean, your album sales is what gets you RIAA certified. So it has to happen. But I just think we shouldn't use that as the lead in to evaluate an artist because that's more so popularity. And it was something I wanted to talk about and I wanted to make a video about it. But people made videos addressing what I was saying without saying what I wanted to say specifically. But value versus consumption. Value versus consumption. Feel what I'm saying? Like, there may be a movie that you think is the greatest movie that you've seen in the last 5 years. But for whatever reason, you can't watch it all the time. So your level of consumption does not dictate the level to which you value that given thing. I don't listen to Mr. Morale all the time, or I hadn't given it as much as I've listened to a lot of his other albums. But when we played it, shout out to my wife and did the reaction, I'm listening and I'm like, damn, this is a classic album. This is a classic album. And this album is so pivotal to a multitude of places that I've experienced and progressed through in the last 5 years. So I feel that album in my chest deeply. So I value it more than I consume it. So we can't equate value to consumption. They're not the same. They're not the same. They only want you to look at consumption as the end all be all. That's it. Oh yeah, who sold the fuck? What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Like, I talked to somebody I'm cool with about a Drake album probably previous to the battle or whatever. Like, For All the Dogs, probably back to Views. And the conversation would be Drake drops 18-track album. Yeah, I like 9 or 10 tracks on there. I give it an 8. What? How does that work? You like 9 or 10 songs out of an 18-song album, and you're giving it an 8. And that's strictly based on how much you value consumption. Because you don't want to be the type of person to say that the artist that you've become enamored with as your favorite artist of a given generation, due to his popularity and success by way of consumption, if you say that you don't like this album, although you like songs on it, you don't want to be looked at as uncool. And a prime example of that, ain't nobody ever got in the car and said, play blank. That is a conversation about consumption. Anytime somebody hits you with, bro, ain't nobody say get in the car and play that Nipsey Hussle. Ain't nobody ever got in the car and said play that Tupac. Ain't nobody blah, 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 blah. That is a conversation about consumption. That is not a conversation about value. And that is coming from individuals who only want to be in environments of high consumption because they don't feel confident enough in what they choose to consume unless it's a mass of people doing it. So anytime you hear somebody bringing that stupid ass conversation up or making that statement, it is solely based in consumption. That's it. That's why people will watch shows that they don't like for seasons at a time because they think somebody gonna look at them stupid for not watching it. Prime example, Power. After season 3, Power was ass. People kept watching it because they didn't want to go to work and be looked at stupid for saying they don't watch Power. Prime example. Prime fucking example. Hold on. I'm just checking some shit. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So we probably got maybe 30, 40 minutes left. Speaking of discussing what you value, I want to talk about a few of the albums that I've heard this year, and I haven't heard a lot because we was doing the road to 100, finishing up 2025. But I do want to talk about some of the albums that I really like this year. And I think I have 5. And one in the chamber that I really want to listen to. So I will take this time while there's 500 people in here and use this to discuss some of the albums that I really enjoyed this year. Number 1, in no particular order, A$AP Rocky, Don't Be Dumb. I think that's a beautiful album. I think the production on there is seamless from the beginning to the end. Of course, A$AP is not the best rapper, but he makes great music, particularly this Don't Be Dumb album. And I think if you haven't, or you've been looking for a reason to listen to A$AP Rocky and you just haven't got around to it, I think Don't Be Dumb is a fantastic way to start. Number 2, and as I said, in no particular order, Casino by Baby Keem. I think the lead up into the album where he did the 3 episodes in documentary format, I think that was a brilliant introduction into his mind and his upbringing and how that all resonated with him eventually coming to make music and how important music was in his family and how he gave his aunt the ability to be a filmmaker by centering her in the creation of that series. I thought that was great. I thought the album itself is very concise, it's very tight, it's very well structured. The songs where he decides to rap, which are a fair amount, they're all dope. He's a really good storyteller. I think he has a lot of potential to be one of the preeminent artists in hip hop for the next 10 years. So shout out to Baby Keem. I'm Not a Lyricist, fire. That album is just crazy. Of course, it has its deep moments, but that is a great album. Number 3, It's Been Awful by Isaiah Rashad. Fire album. Isaiah Rashad is talking about what he's been experiencing for the better part of his music career. A lot of things that he's discussed on It's Been Awful. If you've been following his career, some of those seeds were planted way back in the Sylvia Demo era, which is back in 2012, I think. So his maturation as an artist and his understanding of self as a human has been beautiful to observe in music form. And he's just one of those people that you just want to root for. So shout out to Isaiah Rashad. As of right now, It's Been Awful is my album of the year. And like I said, I ain't heard that many, but all of the albums I've heard have been stellar. I want to hear the IDK project. I haven't heard that yet. And I hear people say that that's album of the year. So I want to check that out. But It's Been Awful, Casino, Don't Be Dumb, all great albums for all different reasons. The production on It's Been Awful is insane. This is his best rapping of his entire career as well. Some of his best storytelling. This is his most introspective, most deep diving, most easy to follow album. I think it's amazing. Great body of work from Isaiah Rashad. Rap adjacent, Duran Bernard dropped the album called Bernard. This is his best all-around album to date. And I've been following him since 2021-ish. So to see his artistic evolution and now getting to work with the likes of that cast of people that he was able to enlist for the making of the Bernard album, chef's kiss. Impeccable album. Number 5, Kenny Mason, Bulldog. I've been listening to this album nonstop since I was able to listen to it because I wanted to do a reaction, but as y'all see, y'all didn't get to see me at all last week or this past week. So I didn't get to do that for y'all. Apologies. We're gonna do a vibe session next Sunday in some form or fashion. That is a great album, bro. If this is the first time that you'll listen to Kenny Mason, this is a great place to start as well. He dropped 2 albums in 2024. Go check those out. Kenny Mason, great artist, great album. Young dude, I think he like 20, 25 or some shit. And he finna go on tour. So if you like the album and you want to see him on tour, I think his tour started Friday. Go tap in with Kenny Mason. Bulldog is a fire album. And I said the one that I want to listen to is IDK. I think it's EDTS or ETDS. So yeah, and then we got Vince coming, I think this week or something like that. Vince is on the way. So yeah. Yeah, man. The culture is doing well. ETDS, thank you. I have not listened to the Lotto. I probably won't. No offense. No shade. I heard her last album and I'm cool. I've heard her last 2 or 3 albums. I'm just cool. Like Lotto just don't make music for me. But yeah, before we get out of here, do y'all want to see some pieces from the Roots Picnic performance? Let me know something. Let me know something. Oh yeah, Ross about to drop too. I think it's called Set in Stone. Okay. So glad you say so. I don't know how long this gonna go, but we gonna run it. We gonna skip through it. So IDK, Rome Streets, Chuck Strangers, and Larry June, they all dropping. Rome Streets is fire. And then eventually the Stove God album. I'm gonna be excited about that when it dropped too. Hey, I mentioned the Vince Staples. Shout out to Motley Crue with the membership in the comments said saw Baby Kim in DC on Thursday. It was lit. I've been seeing the clips. That shit looks insane. I think I might be just a tad bit too old though. I want to go. I just don't want to get caught in the mosh pit. Shout out to Nessa Moon with the $10. Too many people have forgotten how most of the music the culture created was stolen and watered down to make it more palatable for white consumers. This is now happening in hip hop. Facts. It has happened in numerous genres. Numerous genres. We got that. Okay, them saying Taylor Swift dancing sing better gotta be right. It's something. It's something. Indeed. And I don't like it. Shout out to Jimmy Clam, all facts with the $10. Yeah, man, we gonna run a little bit of this and we're gonna get up out of here. Oh, I discussed it. I ain't say no names though. I didn't say no names. I gave a perspective, but I chose not to say names because it ain't about them in particular. It's about the integrity of it all. But yeah, I discussed it. What's a good place to start in your listening to the Roots journey? They got a double album that you can listen to. What's the name? What's the name of the album? Let me look it up. Hold on, real quick. It's the one with the lady running on the cover. It's the one with the lady running on the cover. Let me see. I feel bad, but hold on. It's something turned, I think. Hold on. Things Fall Apart. Tap into Things Fall Apart, bro. And double back and we can talk about it. Yeah. Here we go.
You were saying that you felt that you were the voice, you know, a voice for people who don't.
Real quick, before I forget, shout out to Robin with the additional big dog via Cash App. Shout out to Robin again.
Check the untouchable, break the unbreakable, shake the unshakable. Can't see the unseeable, reach the unreachable, prove the impossible. Right on the club. They say a nigga standing on the giant shoulder can see much further than a giant. So I got the whole rap world on my shoulder, they trying to see further than I am. And I have been trying to be patient with their preoccupation with David and Goliath. But sooner or later, that patient gonna run this course, and I'm forced to be a tyrant. To be a tyrant coming through your environment. Iron mask, nigga, iron cap, nigga, iron back. With the team, no iron mask. ROC, y'all not iron mask. Y'all don't see. Baby, but the rain ain't gone. The dynasty, no live name was shown. Dan Kareem, nigga, it's the gangster team. We stop your run for the reason that they call us gang free. The other reason we gotta get the quick. The dance better than getting shut of that remains to the sleep, my nigga. Can't touch the untouchable, break the unbreakable, shake the unshakable. Can't see the unseen, reach the unreachable, do the impossible. I'm so far ahead of my time, I'm about to start another life. Look behind you, I'm about to pass you twice. Back to the future, gotta slow for the present I'm fast. Niggas can't get past my past. I didn't propose to deal with the perfect blessing. When I unwrap, we get through the curse with one session. Ain't no living person contested. Only two resting in heaven to be mentioned in the same precedent. 7 days summer critic. Might not have did it, but somebody in rap did it. Quite like I did it. If you did it, I'm down the month. No beat it, I had it. Got mad at it, I don't want it no more. Kept on everything from flipping that roll, flipping on, flipping both good growth. Don't get it twisted, get it right. Get it different, get it better. Get it nice, 50 your pocket. Get it twice. Take the unshake, take the unshake. Can't see the unseen, reach the unseen.
Cam. I respect your opinion. I respectfully disagree.
You
know you're my dog, bro.
Hattie's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling.
Okay, we're gonna skip this. We already heard this. Let's go to
The roots remember, even when don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees. SHA show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know. The show ain't even begin. From the streets where walk the side of my man, well, it's a problem in that. It's so much growth that you can run the swallow. And cats holding shit top the bottom. They say that we are blowing the promise, but it's all sweet home. Our personalities clash and grow these grow. It go places up and down like it's all sweet home. But it's the worst thing without you. Your brains are now blown. All over that round blow. What's with you are now gone. Welcome to hell, you don't work with the sound. When the shells come, you better return them. All stars we earn them. All stars we learn them. Like the back of my hand. We rock the top. I've been up the back of the hand. Bring a cheek on my chest. I don't need that again. This ain't a show. I've been all talking the dollars. This back of the flavors. More of a cane favors. We're playing beat. Y'all shall forever made me. Yeah. Tell you the difference between me and them. They trying to get the one, they trying to get the ears. 1, 2, 3, 4. In just 5 years, 40 million more. You are now looking at the 40 million more. I'm ready for that jam throughout the 100 million there. Nigga, my nigga. That's where you're wrong. I can't return this motherfucker. 100 million strong. Gotta be exact. Yeah. Glad to be back. Somebody would have told them that. Over self-clothing. Not in his right time. What's in my right time? That's another difference that's between me and them. I'm smarting up. Open them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 18 months. You are now looking at what's in our back door. Mama ain't raised no fool. Take me anywhere. You got me earth. My word.
Bro, I gotta progress. I'm gonna get caught up. Shout out to Mia with the 10. Can't wait to be in Yankee Stadium on July 10th and 11th. We outside. Hey, rich nigga shit. Rich nigga shit. Hey, enjoy. Enjoy. I will be catching it probably if Moni can get a stream together.
Niggas better get it right. Bitches better get it right. What's your motherfucking name? Who am I the way high? From the trap tables down in AC. Back on the block, AC. Motherfuckers from Brooklyn. When someone want that ass, when it's still the same. Brooklyn! See my niggas was struggling to the birds that came, and then we got the hustling, murdering things. I dipped in my stash, spurs on the chain. Now I'm Titanic icebergs today. Lean chickens on edge of return, hurt the games. The best way to describe me in a word is insane. I think down chicks, all the birds live my fame. Chicken big toast and slick bricks, first chain. The God send you back to the earth from which you came. Bacon soda, water fight, birds with cane. Ladies don't know me, said I heard these veins. But guess what, mommy? I heard the same. You heard the name? What's my motherfucking name? Who I'm rolling with, huh? Niggas better get it right. Niggas better get it right. How many people out there been down since day one? Oh, come on. They talk about God. Let's go. I'm feeling it to the left, to the top, away, to the next, but you know what to say. I'm the high, get from right. I keep it relative, folks. I know you feel the game. 2000 nights I like the toes, I keep them spilling there. Bone crushers, I keep it close, I got the skill for this. On my back, the fire's cold, look at ill as shit. Transactions illegitimate, cause like you still a bitch. And then you die, but now I'm like, close your eyes, feel the shit. It's like Papers had nothing to live for life and vipers, but making sure every nigga stay rich within my cipher. We paid the price to circle us because they turned my mic up. I'm about to hit these niggas with some shit that'll light your life up. And every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall because everyone will be each other's budget. I hope you fools choose to listen, I try to fuss it. These are the rules I follow in my life, you gotta love it. Chiggy jigger looking curly in the joint. Y'all niggas ain't talking about large money. Yeah. Yes. If it ain't sunny, I ain't complaining. I'm in the rage, doing a month for you, I complaining. What shorty? Maintaining, putting myself in a position, mostly rappers ain't it. I'm living, the Ill Street Blues, got your hunger painting. Nothing to gain it, a whole lot to lose, you still singing. Fools, I'm thorough, in every borough. My name be ringing, bumping it out for the perfect time. They hit you banging. To all the girls, I put a girdle to conceal my breath. No doubt, think about my life was real as shit. 95 South and copy on the hill and shit. And all the towns like kings that I kill with shit. And all the thorough ass niggas that I hustle with. Put your guns in the air, what's up and bust your shit. These fake rappers can't really know I'm loving it. You feeling it? I'm feeling it. To the left, to the top, away. To the next, to the I'm to the high, that's keeping me alive. Oh shit. She warming up. She warming up. She warming up. You got it? How y'all trying? Just for the weekend. Time for the
Ah, shit.
When you used to be, it's supposed to be. This shit broke. Just stand right here. Okay, there we go.
This shit broke. This shit broke, nigga. Hey, give me a stand immediately.
Yeah.
That was Jasmine Sullivan. That was Jasmine Sullivan.
While I'm watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I keep my head close to them where they supposed to be. Hold to get you sidetracked, you clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm tired, I feel tired like codeine. You take the brother, gotta remind me. From 14 to weight, my pain, wish it was quick to see. From telling Cain the brain was fried to a frequency. Can't lie, at the time it never bothered me. Had the bug hitting my nerve on properly. My squad and me lack of respect for authority. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty. However brief, I know this game got valleys and peaks. Expectation for dips, for precipitation, we stack chips hardly. When you used to be, soon as see it feeling no more. Big Willie, my game is grown, but it's gonna be real. The live for revenues, break with that midnight. Channel 7 news, round 7 Jews, head getting a mic. Forgetting all I ever knew, convenient amnesia. I suggest you call my lawyer, I know the procedure. Lock my body, can't track my mind easily. Explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live on.
That's how we on it.
Live as the main event. I better check the now we on it. Presidential tweets, my residential from the weekend. Time for digging, sticking and cold since I sent you peeking. The NXS rental, don't be fooled, my game is mental. We both out of town, dog. What you trying to get into? Be my Las Vegas, see you later at the crab table. Meet me by the one that starts in Geo. This way no fraud when it's present, can't believe they Rio. And we can have a pleasant time tipping
Margarita. Shout out to I Got Fame. Shout out to I Got Fame. I just saw you pop up and with the super chat. Let me go ahead and tap in with that real quick while I got you in here. This is a beautiful time for hip hop. Can't wait to see more from Jay. P.S. I won't say that for reasons specific to our particular stream. We don't fuck with Drake in the Bay. There you have it. Live on the ground. We know what's going on. Shout out, what is it? Shout out to I Got Fame TV, always showing Apocalypse. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Everybody ain't regulars here. Don't do that. Don't have people thinking I hate Pac. We just was not finna say that Me Against the World was better than Illmatic. We not finna do that. Not finna do that. We're not. That's it. That's all. I love Pac.
My mind is infested with sick thoughts that circle like Alexis. If you've been wrong, it's sure to hurt you. Two-level light duplexes and unity. My crew and me commit atrocities like we got immunity. You guessed it. Manifested intangible goods. Platinum Rolex. We don't lease, we buy the whole car, as you should. My confederation, detonation, explode on detonation. Overload this mindless temptation. When it falls to steam, when it comes to it, we all fiends. Gotta do this. Even righteous minds go through this. True this. The street scooters to spend our money foolish. Wrong with jewelers and watch for intruders. I stepped it up another level. Meditated like a Buddhist. Recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting green. Let's do this. It gets tedious. So I keep my eye open like CBS. You see me stressed, right? Can I live? Can I live? Can I live?
Let's see.
Philadelphia, I want you to know it's the world's most infamous 96 and forever. 96 and forever. Rockefeller Records.
You see me stressed, right? You can't tell me Me Against the World track for track ain't better than Illmatic, man. I let y'all have, well, not let y'all have, but y'all cleared All Eyes on Me is better than It Was Written. And I even feel It Was Written was better than Illmatic. However, I like Illmatic better, bro. I'm sorry.
Dynasty. Yes. Who can believe? Jigga man, more better, more cheddar, falls after man, look at all no sweater, roll with the ROC. Hey fella, remember me, the teachers, you the fellas, now it's four killers, and four winners, we go killers, oh please fill us, we heat holders, fighting, listen boy, Roy Jones couldn't fill us, the block clicking, we got the game tied up, stop tripping, Jigga man, single, Swiftly, million, come on, the Cappy Hell, the old Cappy 10, the fire I spin, break down happy land, nigga, fuck the club, we unapproachable thugs, non social, gone postal, great hate, all the arm close, see it toast, like a dog supposed to, Sean, I thought I told you, these are just vocals, don't make me take it to the old school, I put holes in your holes too. Through your clothes, through your nigga close to you. Fuck me, Jigga man, Lord, single, y'all, a million, now, all you do is go with it, then go to the slugs and the rest of your videos, M.I.E.M. the rock the air, like the mommy saying, look, you in the place with dumb luck, blah, 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 I crush your lever, let you talk about us, nigga, no obituary, I get it pretty cool, you don't ever hit the pool, never live for you when I come out. When it's hot, I'm blasting. It's the rock to blast. Jigga man, what's me? Mentally, that's you. Single, a million. Come on, straight accent. Come on with your bullshit, catch it. Get your bullshit smashed. Yeah. Niggas want to fucking get it. Drop at the Ruger, get it drinks out, nights out. Nigga, we, piece of brain, I do the drink hard. The reality is we push the drink hard. Fuck the green hard. Fuck the green hard. We as good as it gets. We the ROC. Bitches on Trump to me the whole day. Not less nigga, jigga. That's me. Fifth bleed. A million. Single single. Stop.
This is a big moment right here. This is a big moment. Beans will tell you if he went in his feelings. This is a big moment, bro. This is a big moment to see Beanie Siegel and Jay-Z in the same space, let alone on the stage performing together, and Hove doing Beans ad libs. This is a big thing, bro.
I used to ride with the vibe and fluid. I said niggas in the trauma unit. 45 to do it. Your mind's go through it. I'm like, shit, it's always fun to be shit. See shit, till they motherfucker keep shit. But I don't see sky, I can see something. I fuck around and how you sleeping under deep sky. That's me. That's how quick. That's me. Small you can get. I try to walk the show on the bitch. I'm like, nah, I'm a punk. You lie. You can make it. You can't try to walk. Try to get back. Come on. You know, stay low. Keep flying. Oh, put it right in the gap. Let it go back. I let that start on the back. I'm fucking with this radical cat. You fuck around and do the radical cat. They let it go. They let it go. Oh, we see in a place to be with 2 penis on the wrist. Don't face the me. We see in a place where young free, and I got what it takes to rock the mic. Yeah, I don't want you say I'm jump up. I'm too shy to pick up the gun. The free way in a place to be seen, and I got what it takes to rock the mic. I see it, see it, what you see it, see it. All we
Okay, hold on. We can't watch the whole thing. I gotta go. What's this? Did he do Never Change, y'all? Did he do Never Change?
Make some noise one more time. Y'all see it? Thank you, guys. Just turn it off. Turn it off. Just turn it off. I'm sorry, guys. I try to make a movie. Let's just talk. We made a beautiful album together. First of all, my respect for the world famous Roots crew. Make some noise one time. I have immense respect for these brothers. And we made a beautiful album called Unplugged. It might have been 20, 25? How many years? A long time ago. And I know they was doing this beautiful thing out in Philly called the Roots Picnic. I just wanted to come out here and represent for them. And I wanted to do like an all Philly lineup. We had the whole shit. We worked really hard to put this together. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Please make some noise one more time for the world famous Roots crew. Shout out Black Dog, who's an amazing, incredible MC, Philadelphia's own. I love you guys. Thank you for the love all through the years. I stepped it up another level. Pre-rock stars. Chickens on edge of return. When I was slow, see I was blown in my 40 million more. Sound like this. OJ like, I'm still with you when they like snow. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole. No, I sit 50-50 bitches. I want you to know, it's the world. We tan, the fire is, we push the dream.
No, I don't see it. But I close out on story of OJ.
Rosie, but I roll with it. My mom was prior to the vote. Told me that the vote did it. You feel me? I'm out for presidents. No, I sit 50-50. Shit's about fuck y'all. Sleep, I'm tired. I feel inclination.
Do the comments indicate the timestamps? I didn't see him. Let's see. Because I would like to see if he did Never Change. That's one of my favorite whole songs. Yeah, I don't see no timestamps. It's cool though. We can do story of OJ as the closeout.
Ambulance, even say my looking bad at me, I'm Brian Bucket at the fucking windows, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm replacing with another one. Each one, I don't know what ain't nothing nice. Wagon doing the boy, come up alone. I'm saying properly. White nigga, dumb nigga, that's Say, build the was down from day one. You in there, go? Blow attention on the timing and the minute, but no bitches. Watch how I'm walking, cause even the thoroughest niggas be dogging, trying to strike a bargain, hoping that they might get parted. I'm robbing like me pins and needles, and my cerebral bees, the wickedest evil thoughts that the sport of feature. Get back in the game so deep, kids can catch ya. Freeze off my kneecaps, can y'all believe that? Got the city drinking Chris. Y'all niggas just rhyme. Crazy Ray, without rap, ladies tonight. Hey, back. All the singing, let's get right tonight.
I don't know if it's on this version, but it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let me see. Okay. This is the last song. She yelling. Here we go. I'll just play it on this. Hopefully this quality is good. Yeah, it's 720. We'll do what we can. I don't want to search no more. We're going to go with this. It's from the title show.
Oh, this is too good. This is too good. Hey, hey, hey. I never rock represent some of the winter, dead or alive, 24/7, 365, one CD at 365. What's up to Ian Kurt? Welcome home to Todd. Let no amount of money more than stink eyes. We run streets like drunk run sleepy like we collide with life as we speak. We keep deep in coke, we keep deep in ice. Flood streets with dope, we keep weed to smoke. We all fish, better teach them both. Don't give them money to eat, the next week is broke. When you sleep, he's reaching for your throat. Word on the screen, you read what you saw. Not out of fear, but love, love for the king. Rock family first, that never change, man. I'm still fucking with crime, cause crime pays. I don't hustle the same clothes for days. Don't change them too stuck in my ways. Who you know like hoes? Yeah, man, still fucking with crime, cause crime pays. Out hustling, same clothes for days. I never changed, too stuck in my ways. What's up in my Miami and St. Thomas connect? I never mention your name, I promise respect. That's before the time to correct. Yep, that's what you promised me. Since the Barber League, along with, if we stay strong, we can get paper along with them, pick a song. I'm like a dog, I never speak. Where my dog's at? Where your substance ball? Where your ball? Had to cross that. Lost 92 bricks, had to fall back. Knock a nigga off his feet, but I crawled back. Had A1 credit, got more crack. From the first to the fifth, gave it all back. And if I'm not a hustler, what you call that? This is all rap, this is all fact, man. Whoa, I'm still fucking with crime, cause crime pays. Out hustling, same clothes for days. I'm too stuck in my ways. Who you know like hoes? I'm still fucking with crime, cause crime pays. Out hustling, same clothes for days. I never change, I'm too stuck in my ways. Who you know like hoes? Hey, if y'all know motherfucker, I'm not even gonna say it. With crime, cause crime pays. Out hustling, same clothes for days. I never changed, too stuck in my ways. I never changed.
Hold on.
Walk with me, nigga. Talk to me, my nigga. Walk with me, nigga. Talk to me, my nigga.
We're going to leave after this.
This might be going a little deep, but if you have a radio station
Y'all the motherfucker.
I'm so independent, man, I might buy catch. I might not stop. Okay. Okay, they weren't ready. I'm getting courted by the bosses, the Edgards and dog bosses, Jimmy Eyes and Lee artists. Gotta be more than the choruses. They respecting my mind now. It's just a matter of time now. Operation take over corporate, make over offices. Then take over all of it. Please may these words be recorded. The service testimony that I saw it all before it came to fruition. Sort of a premonition. Uncontrollable hustlers with ambition. Alien superstition. Like Stevie. The rain's on the wall like my lady. Right, baby? I saw it all before. Some of y'all thought I was crazy. Maybe. Like a fox, I'm cagey. The more successful, the more stressful. The more and more I transform the on gecko. In the race to a billion, got my face to the ceiling, got my knees on the floor, please, Lord, forgive them. Spell says religion, we gon' get them. Seven heaven on earth, when the switch still fit them. I got the forms on my living room floor, and I'm so close to the cover, fuck it, I want more. Times most influential was impressive, especially as I wasn't in the artist section. They had me with the buildings and the titans, had me right with murder. Figuring their boys and some dudes you never heard of. Word up on Madison Ave as I'm a cash cow. Word down on Wall Street, nigga, you get your cash out. IPO hope, no need for reverse birth. The boy money talk, don't need to converse birth. Baby blue Maybach, I might own Gerber. Go. Motherfuckers, I appreciate that.
All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to a Sunday stream. Much appreciated. Thank you for everybody who contributed. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Thank you for everybody. Let's see. Let me stop that. Let's see what them likes at. Real quick, get the likes up to 500. Please, 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 please. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead. We at 474. Get the likes up to 500 or we can get out of here. Please, please, please. Hit the like button for me. We can get up out of here. Yeah, close the door. Close the doors. Yeah, get us up to 500, man. Get us up to 500. Let me find something real quick while we wait. Everybody live. Boy, this shit crazy. We at 482. We got 18 more. Y'all hit the like button, man. Get us up to that even 500.
To anybody still confused as to what he was doing, make him out the hood to keep us trapped. The red line of the poverty declines if you live by black. I don't think they hear me though. Okay. Gentrify your own hood before these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing.
Anybody still confused as to what he was doing? The neighborhood designed to keep us trapped. They redlined it so property declines if you live by blacks. They depress the asset and take the property back. It's a ruthless but a genius plan in fact. So now we fighting over scraps. Crabs in the barrel, but crabs don't belong in the barrel and they ain't never tell us that. So in the barrel, we gonna act like we act. We can easily get out the barrel if we stand on each other's back. Whoever gets on top, as long as they stay attached, they can pull everybody out. I was doing just that. I told neighborhood nips to stay close. $100 million on the schedule, lay low. Tell your team to be on point in the places that they go. I never dreamed to get killed in the place that he called home. How we gonna get in power with you source? Y'all like to run off on the plug, so of course, that ain't lit, that's a means to an end. Me and my team was playing the plug and had a plan. Sometimes we was only making 1,000 a joint. That ain't no money, but that ain't the point. So those 92 bricks was only 92,000. So y'all can close your mouth, it ain't nothing for y'all to wow. But it is something to study. We was chasing our goals, not chasing money. Niggas chasing hoes, we find that funny. I pull up in the roads, that hoe gon' want me. But I don't want no hoe, I want a wife. Somebody to bounce these ideas off at night. I be going to sleep, hoping they'd visit me. That young king had a lot of jewels to split with me. And we ain't gotta leave the hood physically, but we gotta leave that shit mentally. Somehow, some way, we're gonna make it up out the hood.
Okay, I can't wait on the 10. I'm gonna go ahead and deal. 490 is a good spot. Thank y'all for tuning in to another Decipher live stream. I am Skip. Shout out my brother DJ. Shout out to the mod. Shout out to Mia, Rita. I don't know if Keish was here. Shout out to Keish. Shout out to all of the other mods that pull up and support us. What we doing here every live stream. Shout out to all of the members. Shout out to the Dakota. Shout out to the people who pulled up just to see what we was doing regarding Hove. Hopefully, we did something that you found of value. And if you decide to stick around, hopefully you subscribe and check out additional content. I'm Skip once again. Peace and love. Y'all have a great week. And until next time, hip hop lives here. Peace.